guys, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Maddie. If you're new here, I hope your day is going well. We're going to be doing an unhaul today. So it's been a minute. I, for some reason, have decided that I hate books this year and I just don't want to read anything I own. So there's that. But I also want to have you guys roast my TBR. I have seen a few of those videos around, so I definitely want to see kind of what you guys think about the books that I'm thinking about getting rid of because I hate everything at the moment. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? So some of these I have already read, a lot of them I have not, but I'm gonna be going through the ones that you guys will probably not be able to change my mind on for keeping. But I'm gonna start with a And I'm gonna start with a controversial one, and that is Girls of Paper Fire by Natasha Nyan. I read this and fucking hated it last year, so yeah, I don't have a lot of good things to say about this book. I love the world and the kind of magic system that is in this book, but everything else I hated. Like, I really didn't like this book. I think I gave it maybe 2 stars. I know this is a very polarizing read. Some people absolutely love it, some people don't, but this has a representation of sexual assault and victim blaming and rape culture that I just can't get on board with, and I love the cover, but I didn't like this book, so I don't really see why I should keep it, so I'm not going to. I also donate all of my books to my local thrift store or my local library, so I will not be sending anything out, just so you know before you leave that comment down below. The next book is Last Song Before Night, Ilana Meyer. This started out really promising, and then it just got really confusing towards the end. I have no interest in rereading it, but this is one of the only books that actually there's a representation of like a BDSM relationship in a fantasy world, and that's like the only reason I recommend it to people, because fuck yeah. And I also don't know how many books I actually have on this stack right now. There's just so many. So we're gonna go through this really quickly. Another book that I'm getting rid of that I've already read is Dead House by Dawn Kurtagich. This has a very negative representation of multiple personality disorder, and I'm not gonna read it again. It's got like a case files and IMs and stuff, but towards the end it just kind of demonizes legitimately people with mental illness, and I don't fuck with that, so bye-bye. A book that I just don't think I'm going to get to anytime soon. I have read it a long time ago, but I don't want to reread it. It's like a 2009, 2012 release. That's A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. I absolutely love Libba Bray, but I just have no reason to get around to reading this anytime soon, so if you think I should keep this, let me know. But this book, I haven't gotten to it. I have had it on my shelves for like years at this point, and I have no plan on rereading it anytime soon because don't got the time. Book that really breaks my heart that I want to get rid of is actually Wildcard by Marie Lu. I absolutely loved Warcross. This ending to the series just kind of left me wanting, and I just don't want to keep it. I don't really know why. I just have no interest in having this on my shelves. Like, I love Warcross, but this was just not what I wanted, so I don't want to keep it anymore. And a arc that I want to get rid of because I don't think I'm ever going to reread this series and or finish the series is Carvel by Stephanie Garber. I actually enjoyed this at the time when it came out. I know a lot of people thought it was kind of not great, but people have been loving the series, and I read the second book in the series and it did improve, but I just don't love Stephanie Garber's writing style, and I will definitely not be reading this over again. So we're gonna get it off my shelves, even if the cover's super pretty. I have a box here, if you can hear that. That's what I'm throwing them into. All right, a book you cannot tell me that I will finish, you cannot at all convince me that I will pick this book up, is The Magicians by Lev Grossman. I got about halfway through this book, and there's a scene in it that I was just, I can't fuck with that. Cannot fuck with that. It was fucking weird, and then the female relationships with the main character is just fucking strange, and I'll probably try the show, but I'm not gonna read this book. It's not gonna happen. No thanks. A book that I got at one of the half-priced book sales where you can just shove as many books in a bag and it's 20 bucks, it doesn't matter how many books you have in there, was A Princess of Romania. It's fantasy. I've tried the first chapter like 4 times. I highly doubt I'm gonna get into it. This is another one of those books that like the last couple months I just hate reading, so I don't even know if this is good or not. If this is good, please tell me. I might keep it, but I highly doubt it. A book that I'm definitely not going to finish and definitely not going to keep is A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness. I read this book most of the way through. I got a ways, and there's a line in this where the main love interest is like, I will murder you before anyone hurts you. And I tried to read more of it after that, but I just couldn't get over the fact that someone would kill someone before letting them get hurt by someone else. Romance, guys. So we've got The Black Prism by Brent Weeks next. I got in I like that I just kept all the bookmarks in here and I'm getting rid of these books. I think I got in like this far to the book. It's long. It's really long. You can see that it's really long. And I've heard really cool things about this. I really want to start a new epic fantasy series that has installments, that is maybe finished, hopefully, or getting there. And I started this one. I've had this on my shelves for a while. Peruse Project, Reagan from Peruse Project really likes this series. I started it. The female characters in this are not great, and the male characters are awful to them. So no, I'm not reading this, and fuck you if you want to change my mind. That's kind of aggressive. I'm sorry. If they get better, let me know, but no, I'm not gonna waste my time. Another arc that I didn't even touch on the stack here that I got a while ago was Broken Things by Lauren Oliver. I heard this has shitty rep in it. I think it might be fatphobic. I'm not remembering entirely, but I also don't really like contemporary stuff, thrillers or something, whatever this is. I don't know. I don't want to read it, so I'm not keeping it. A sequel that I didn't know was a sequel when I got it, because I got it from the half price book sales, was The Pretender's Crown. This is supposed to be about like a seduction assassin, but when I started reading it, it's a sequel in the series, and I just have no interest in trying to find the first one in the series, so I'm getting rid of it. And this one you can probably change my mind on, mostly because I don't know anything about it, and it is Rule by Ellen Goodlett. If you love this book, let me know. It's up for debate for me to get rid of this, basically. It's got a pretty cover, but otherwise I know nothing about it, so tell me if I should read it or not. And a book that I actually picked up because it's one of Victoria Schwab's favorites is The Library at Mount Char. I started this and got not that much in. It's weird. There is a quote on the back that says, "This book is batshit crazy," and I agree with that. And if you guys honestly think that this book is worth the time of like muddling through whatever the fuck is going on in it, please let me know. But otherwise, I'm not gonna spend my time trying to figure out what the fuck is happening in this book. I have too much going on in my life to do this. So all right, so we've got another YA on the stack that I bought from Book Outlet a long time ago, and that is The Thousandth Floor. This is like, I'm pretty sure like sci-fi Gossip Girl, which sounds great, but I've had no interest in picking it up since I bought it, which is not a great sign. Like, I should not have books on my shelves if I have no interest in reading them. So please tell me if I should get rid of this or not. I will potentially believe you. So we'll see what we can do. All right, so another one that I have to ask if you guys want me to keep or not and read is Famous in a Small Town by Emma Mills. This is a contemporary novel. I know that Julie from Pages and Pens really likes Emma Mills, but I don't know if her opinion about this particular book. I don't love contemporary, so you guys have to tell me if this is good or not, so please let me know. All right, a book that I love the cover of, and it looks great, but it's actually inspired by a world of an author I've never read before, is The Questing Road by Lynn McConchy. This is inspired by somebody. I don't really know how this works. I've tried the first chapter before. Honestly, I think I'm only keeping it because of the cover. And that's bad. I shouldn't keep a book because of the cover, because it's inspired by a world of books by a different author, but I don't understand the concept. So let me know if you've read this or the other books in the world, or know what the fucking world even is, and then maybe I'll read it. Another Book Outlet book that I have not read is Ivory and Bone by Julie Eschbog. So this is what I remember is like a Stone Age romance, and that sounds pretty cool, but it was hyped up like several years ago, and now no one talks about it, and that's not a great sign. So I'm probably not gonna read this, but if you've loved it, let me know. I've never even tried the first chapter on that. All right, and the next one is The Falconer by Elizabeth May. This is kind of the same thing on the YA books that I have purchased, but have not really put the time into reading because there's other books that I want to read first. This one I have tried before, and you just have to tell me if I need to keep it, because otherwise I'm getting rid of it, because I don't got time to read mediocre YA, and if this is mediocre YA, you guys got to tell me so you can save me before I read mediocre YA, because that's what friends do. They protect each other from reading mediocre YA. A book that I picked up that's an ARC is Dry by Neil Shusterman and Jared Shusterman. Oh, they're related. This is about like us running out of water, which is super plausible. And I don't really read dystopian books. I haven't read anything by Neil Shusterman to my knowledge, but I know a lot of people love him. So please let me know if I should get rid of this or not. A book that I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for saying that I want to get rid of, but I know a lot of people love this book, and I'm petty, so I want to get rid of it, and that is City of Thieves by David Benioff. And if you know why I'm mad at David Benioff right now, I want to get rid of his book because I haven't read it, and I'm sure I'm gonna love it, but I fucking don't like him right now, you understand my opinion. Please let me know down in the comments if you want me to keep this or not, or if you think my petty ass deserves the respite of just getting rid of this and the thrill of doing that to David Benioff, even though he doesn't give a fuck. Like, he doesn't care. We're getting there, guys. This is gonna be a long ass video. Hopefully you have some snacks. So the next book we have is Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oakes. I know there's several books in the series. I got this from Book Outlet a long time ago. Have not gotten to it yet. This is the thread of the video. Should I keep it? Should I get rid of it? It's up to you guys. Let me know. Obviously it's a fucking Alice in Wonderland retelling, if you couldn't tell. And one that I tried, gave my best effort, was The Dark Descent of Elizabeth Frankenstein by Kiersten White. I've had so many difficulties with Kiersten White's writing. I just like can't get into her stuff. But this is a retelling of Frankenstein, and I love me some Frankenstein shit. So let me know if it gets better. I only got like a little bit into it, but I don't like her writing very much, and I may very well just get rid of it anyway. The next one on the stack I don't think I'll actually get rid of, but I kind of want to like talk to you guys about it, and it's Trouble is a Friend of Mine by Stephanie Tromley. So this is like a thriller. It's like it starts off as a romance, and all of a sudden the main love interest goes fucking crazy or something, and I don't know anything about it other than that. I got it at a thrift store. I haven't heard about it on BookTube, so if you've read this or even heard of it, please let me know, because I think I want to read this maybe for thriller like week in October, spookathon, that shit. But I don't even know if it's a thriller or not. So if it's not a thriller, let me know. But like, it sounds interesting, but no one's ever talked about it. So let me know if you've heard of it. All right. So another book that I got from a half-price book sale was Every Day is for the Thief by Teju Cole. It looks gorgeous. It's literary fiction. It's not really my genre, but if you've read it, please let me know if you should think that I should keep it. So just bear in mind, any book that you've read, let me know if you think I should keep it or not in the comments down below. So I'm gonna stop saying that. All right, and then there is The Last Werewolf by Glenn Duncan. I have tried this. It is about the last werewolf. Shockingly, I know. I think this is another book that I just want to keep it for the cover, but I can't do that, and especially because the edges are sprayed burgundy. It's really pretty, but I don't know if I want to read it or not, especially because I think I've tried reading the first chapter and it didn't go well, but I will listen to you guys on this. All right, another one that I picked up randomly. I think I got it for free. Still Lives by Maria Hummel. Literary fiction, I think? I don't honestly know. Why did I pick this up? I'm so confused. What is this even about? Thursday. It was a Thursday. One of the first things I see on this page is cat testicle. I'm confused. I don't know about that. All right, so the next book is The Cold is Her Bones. What? I'm so confused. Okay, so this book is The Cold in Her Bones by Petronelle Van Arsdale. I tried reading her first book. She like came into my store up in Seattle, and it was really weird. I don't think I'm gonna read this. Like, let's be real, probably won't. Did not like her first book, tried it, did not understand a single fucking thing that was happening. But if you read this and liked it, let me know. And a book that I might just save, I don't know, I haven't seen anybody talking about it. This is An Ark for the Woman Inside by E.G. Scott. It's a thriller. I don't really read thrillers, but I also haven't heard anyone talking about it, so maybe I'll keep it. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Let me know. All right, a book that I tried last year and I've had for so goddamn long is Novice, The Novice by Taryn Mataro. I can't pronounce your name. I haven't gotten to this, and I think I was gonna buddy read it with RC, but I never got around to doing that. I tried reading the first chapter and didn't love it, so I may send this to my old roommates because I think that they wanted it. We'll find out. I don't know about that one. Another sequel in a series that I have that I actually do think I'm gonna find the first book. This is Cursed Moon. It is in the Prospero's War. This is like supernatural detective stuff, and I love me some of that shit, but I don't know. Have you guys heard of this series? Is it good? Is it worth my time to go try and find the first book in the series? I don't know. I'm perplexed. I have questions. I don't know why I was about to dab on the haters. Moving on. All right, we only got 2 left, so we're almost done. So then we have The Water Cure, and my roommate thought it was funny that she bet somebody when I worked at the bookstore that I was gonna bring this home because it's got a weird fucking cover, and I brought it home because it's got, oh, I've turned orange. Because it has a weird fucking color, so cover, you know. It's weird. The first line is fucking strange. I don't know anything about it. Let me know if I should keep it or not. All right, and the last book is Alone by Sin Baylog. A lot of these are thrillers. I pick up thrillers, even though I know I never want to read thrillers unless it's October, and that's it. That's the only time of the year that I read thrillers. So I just have a lot of thrillers because I just kind of accumulate them, but I never read them. So let me know if I should read this or not, because I know this is a pretty popular author in the YA thriller genre, but otherwise I don't know about this. So let me know what you think. Okay guys, well that was my Unhaul Trash My TBR, whatever you want to call this. I don't know what my hands are doing. So that was a video. All right guys, I'm gonna go like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Bye.